Hello and welcome back to the 7 Days to Die 1.0 survival guide. We are in the Wasteland, as you can tell by the piss filter. And why are we here? Well, in the last episode, we unlocked tier 5 jobs. And tier 5s are kind of like the best ones. Now, they're not the highest level, but they are kind of like the most efficient jobs, I think, for getting various things. Specifically, tier 5 Infestations. Those are basically tier 4 POIs made extra hard, but the rewards you get for them are really, really good for the amount of time they take. And we're in the Wasteland, because it's going to make the zombies as hard as possible, which is just more fun for me. But also, we're going to get the highest loot stage modifier, so we're more likely to find the really good stuff, like level 6 items, possibly. Although those seem to only really spawn in tier 6s, but that's not too big of a deal. We'll still get a big boost to the items we do find. So, let's take this. Tier 5 infested, the Seedy Manor. I don't recall that POI, so I'm gonna be interested to see if it's a new one or if it's just one I don't remember the name of. I'm just gonna take the motorcycle over because I'm too lazy to fly. And the main benefit of tier 5 infestations is, unless you really fuck it up, you should be able to come out the other side with more ammo than you spent. Let's head around here. Start the quest. I'm probably not going to be able to use melee much. Yeah, nah, it's just going to be shotgun time. No, I pissed off a bear. Let's jump over here. Okay, there's a screamer somewhere, which is kind of early for a screamer. I only shot a couple of magazines, but honestly not that unusual for 1.0 after they changed the rate of screamers, so I'm not too worried about it. So that was a big ol' clusterfuck. What the fuck? Where did you come from? Oh, hello, direwolf. Aha, can't catch me. Grab that. What we have? Chainsaw level 3, kinda cool. Wiring and some various supplies there. Most tier 5s are not going to be that weird when you go into the first area. This is a really unique POI that has a lot of outside combat. There we go. We're probably a good, like, 75% of the way through this POI already. Compare that to an actual tier 5, a non-infested one, and that's really good progress, because the non-infested ones take all damn day. Because they're in these huge complexes, you know, factories that are absolutely massive, skyscrapers that are like 10 plus floors, you know, versus clearing a house with a bunch of really hard zombies in it. You can see why I favor this kind of quest. Especially when I'm mostly 1 or 2 shotting all of these really hard zombies on the hardest difficulty anyway. There we go. Took like an in-game hour to clear this compared to taking all day to do Dishong Tower. There is an obvious choice there. Infested Cache has a food bundle. Nice, that's 10 shepherd's pies. And we got a level 1 M60. A level 1 M60 is obviously not quite as good as my level 6 auto shotgun, but that's a good way to dispose of a whole lot of 7.62 that you don't need. So we're at that stage, in loot stage at least, where we're finding decent gear. We're at loot stage 160, which is like 2/3 of the way through the maximum loot stage table. Got some level 5 enforcer armor there, I'll sell that to be honest. So we're finding pretty good gear. If I could actually get some loot stage boosts at this stage in the game, whilst in the Wasteland in these tier 5 POIs, I would get enough loot stage bonuses that I probably could find some really, really good stuff, even on day 21 here. But still, finding level 1 tier 3 gear, solid. If nothing else, I can sell those decently. But if I got like a level 1 SMG right now, so that's a solid way of getting rid of a bunch of 9mm, actually. So I'd be fine with it.
You know, you can get some extra
Let's
oomph out
take...
of your armor by adding a few simple
Hang on, let's
modifications.
throw away those
You
steel
start
arrowheads.
right here.
And let's take that free gas. Wait, why can I not take that? I've got an open slot. Being weird, let's open up another slot. Okay, I needed two.
Some protection to
Oh, the
break
money,
wild
of course. Yes, that would make sense. Let's sell him a few things just because I don't need most of this ever again. I'm going to sell him the chainsaw, I don't care. I'm happy with my axe. He has a rogue hood at level 4, 8% loot stage bonus. Good to check that at least, but I'm going to get a level 6 or nothing. Has he got any glue I could buy? He has got repair kits, but that's a lot of money. He's got a water filter. I might actually want to buy one of those because I've got a lot of extra money at this stage. I might even want to buy that 44 Magnum just for the discounts. But let me get a bigger discount first. Do you have... Nope. And do you have... Nope. No discount bonuses at all, and I didn't bring my enforcer glasses, so fuck it. Let's buy the water filter and the level 1 Magnum. That will give me a discount now. Probably should have bought the Magnum and then the water filter. Shut up, chat. So now I get a slight discount with the Magnum because of a Magnum Enforcer book. And we can see that with my cigar and the Magnum, I'm getting like 900 dukes off of the cost of that workbench. So yeah, decent enough. And that Magnum is actually a lot better than my 9mm pistol as a secondary, so I'm just going to scrap the 9mm pistol. I've got another one back at my base anyway, so not a big deal. Let's take another tier 5 infestation. He only has the 2, unfortunately. Oh, he's got 3. Okay, I must have misread it. The Mortician's House, that's an easy one. So let's go over there. Alright, let's hop the fence, or the wall really. Start the quest before the other zombies spawn in, because there is like a little pile of them that spawn in here. And you might end up with 2 waves if you don't do it quick enough. I'm going to do a quick sweep of the outside area here because this has a few zombies out here as well. One second, there's another one of these damn vultures. Be sure to grab the weapons bag in here. Fortifying grip, not too helpful, but okay. Bookcase. 2 big hitters. I'm offended. Oh, legendary part, nice. Be sure to get in here. We can get to the secret stash here. Some silver nuggets. That's a decent little bit of money at least. Oh, bookcase. Been helpful there. Another bookcase. This POI is quite good for books. Wiring. Oh, right on top of me. Okay. Piss off. this upcoming room is of slight concern because there's a bunch of very dangerous zombies. I would recommend getting rid of those barrels if you have a wrench, because they're explosive, and sometimes a lot of cops can spawn in this room, and they'll cop spit through those bars and at the barrels while you're standing here trying to fight, and it can get you. Alternatively though, if you draw them to the barrels here at the door and shoot the barrels behind them, you should be safe enough, and you might get a bunch of kills. I would rather just not risk getting insta-killed. So let's draw them back to this door. Whoa. There we go, and we're clear. It's not even midday yet, and we've got 2 tier 5s done. The magical stuff of infestations. What do we have? Another food bundle. Another reason I really like these is how quickly you can accumulate food bundles. I went from having almost no food to now having 10 gumbo stews, 10 tuna fish gravy toast, and 10 shepherd's pies. Just from a couple of POIs, basically. Like the tier, whatever it was, completion bonus, and then 2 quests. And just food. Relentless amounts of food. Saves me ever having to actually think about food. That's how I get away with it. Because this food will last me like, I don't know, with my nomad helmet that'll probably last 30 food items could probably last 15 days, I would guess, if I ate like 2 a day. Might not even be that drastic, it might be even longer than that. Because the nomad helmet is, what, 60% food reduction? Yeah, that's pretty significant. Ooh, a level 5 compound crossbow. That's a pretty good weapon. Yeah, if I can get some bolts for it, that'll be pretty damn good. It does a base of 100 damage, which is no small amount. It's doing more than the 44 Magnum, for example. Let's head back to Joel. He only has one more tier 5 infestation today, but I'm not going to have the storage capacity, because you just get so much shit from these. I'll do that one more. But I don't... Well, we could see if we could find another Joel. And if I could get 4 tier 5 infestations done in one day, I would hit the quest limit. And that would be ridiculously OP. I'm confident I could do that if there wasn't a horde tonight, but I will have to make an effort to go home a little bit early so I don't have to fight the horde in the Wasteland. Because there's no real reason to fight the horde in the Wasteland unless you want the higher level loot bags, which I don't give a fuck about. The vultures are trying to bother me because I have reduced health, and that's how they work, but they don't know that I'm absolutely insane and I will win that engagement if they keep chasing me. There's the third one, come on. There he is. Arsehole. Could have just kept on flapping. Beep beep. Oh, she didn't get out of the way, what a shame. Dump a load of shit in there. I need to keep some shotgun shells on me, obviously, but otherwise just keep some food and a bit of water. And let's go talk to Joel. Oh good, they're eating the snake, that's fine.
You just made my day. And
I will take those gas cans again. Let's take his other invested clear Blue Ridge installation, okay. Might have to fly to that one, that's quite far away. Is that even in the Wasteland? Might genuinely not be. Let's put that 1 point into agility, we're saving up for 8 so I can get the final rank of parkour. Is that in this biome? Can that even spawn in this biome? Ah, it's in the fucking forest biome. Annoying, but okay. Here we are. I feel like I've done this exact building. Not even just a copy of this POI, I think I've been here. Well, it'll be much harder this time at least. Hey, is that the outside clear or are there people up here? Nope, nobody up here. Give me some ammo. Inside we go then. When's the explosion happen? There we go. Nope, the water level is rising. Switch that off. Oh, legendary part, nice. Rope ladder time. I always struggle to climb these because regular ladders are hard enough. Hey, acid. How are we technically clear? I can see that we're not. That was effective. Alright, let's go get the end loot, and then hand in that quest to Joel, and then go back to base and get ready for Horde Night. I did complete a challenge there. I got the one for killing spiders, so we'll get some XP for that when we hand it into a trader. Because you also have to claim a reward for it, which is just a selection of mods. Got some ammo there. What's in the infested cache? Security camera bundle. I am not opening that shit here. It takes up half my damn inventory. It gives you some motion sensors and a couple of useful electronic pieces, but it's overall a pretty shitty reward to get, to be honest, compared to like a food bundle or some of the other bundles that are available. But you can at least turn the stuff in it into iron and then use it for like smelting into steel. Something. I do that with the dart trap bundle as well. Alright, let's bash open this. I have absolutely no inventory space left. Nothing too helpful there. The customized fittings are kind of nice because they help me get around a little bit easier with the heavy armor. But I have Adrenaline Rush and I have, what's it called? A run speed boost already, so it's not that impactful. We have some zombies outside, let's go deal with them. You a wandering horde or just a random zombie? Just a random guy. Let's go get that quest reward. Let's take those exploding crossbow bolts. Those will go very well with my crossbow for just a lot of damage. You can see they do 180 explosion damage there. They're very, very good. And we get the Spider Slayer, which is triple armor pocket mod. All of these. Out of all of these, the triple armor pocket mod is the most useful for me. If you didn't have a cigar by this point, that would be quite a nice way to get one though, I guess. Do we have a slot somewhere there for a triple armor pocket mod? Yeah, you can take one. There we go. I need to make a few of those quad mods, but I'll need the schematic first is the issue. Let's go back to my base and get ready for Horde Night. We have a full inventory from today's questing, so I couldn't do more if I really wanted to. Someone might say, oh, get the 4x4, but like the 4x4 is a lot slower than the gyrocopter, so we would be sacrificing efficiency. So we would probably still only get 3 done anyway. What I do need if I want to be able to bring more loot back from these kinds of missions is a drone. Robotic drones are the final thing you unlock in the tech planet tree. Robotics. You get the first one at 76, you get the good one at 100. Probably isn't going to happen in this series, but it is something you should work towards if you're going to be playing for a long time in your world, is a robotic drone. You can get a level 6 one, you can stack 4 robotic cargo drone mods on it, and it can have I think, the same total storage as the gyrocopter itself, and it'll just follow you around like an annoying backpack, and that obviously alleviates the lack of a truck. Obviously, if you have the truck as well, then you have even more storage. So everybody should get a drone if they can tolerate the existence of it. But it's a little bit more necessary if you're doing the gyrocopter motorcycle playstyle, because just taking the end loot out of the tier 5 infestations, you'll fill up all of your storage in like 2 or 3 jobs. If you really cut it down, if you're willing to just throw away ammo you know you're never going to use, then you could maybe do the 4th. But I like having all the ammo. Here we are back at base. Time to put all this shit away. It's worth noting, by the way, that I left here with no 7.62, and just in my inventory right now alone, there's 1,200. I was not kidding about them being a good source of ammo. Right, let's be sure to grab the drum mag from my auto shotgun. How many more mod slots does a level 1 LMG have? Oh, it has 4, okay. Let's get laser sight, muzzle brake, rad remover, just so this is fully modded out. And then for the crossbow, have I got anything I can put on that? We could do a scope and this thingy, the polymer string mod, or the arrow rest. One of them works on it. I can't remember which one. The fortifying grip mod might work. Let's see. Yeah, those two do work, those two don't. That's fine. We've got a bit of damage boost there. Does the retracting stock mod work on a crossbow? I don't remember. Okay, so let's grab the explosive arrows. Some pipe bombs. I've not been keeping up on my crafting of those, but it's mostly fine. And I want just, yep, all the 7.62. I do not need 7.62 to clear PY, so there's no reason for me to not use it for Horde Nights. Let's put the water purifier on my dew collector. There we go. So that'll now just produce pure water, so I won't have to cook it anymore. That's very helpful. Let's go to the building I was standing on for the last Horde Night. Do I have any recog? I do. Let's get recog and a bunch of spare water and maybe some food as well. Gumbo stew would make sense. Otherwise, we should be good. I should make some extra frames though, just so I've got something. And we definitely don't need the impact driver, so I can then switch out to the bow with a crossbow, and this will just do shitloads of damage as like a grenade launcher. Let's head over to the fire station. Should still be usable. Here we are. So the M60 does a base damage here of 100, so it's solid damage. With the Preacher Gloves and the Recog though, that is going to be very good. We should be able to shred zombies even with just a level 1 M60 without any like points in machine guns. Considering how well the pistol was doing in the last Horde Night, this should do really well. So I will cut to when the Horde Night begins. Alright, the Horde Night is starting. Let me queue up 3 recogs for extra range damage for pretty much the entire Horde Night, and then I'll queue up an extra water just to be sure. And let's go shoot at these idiots. Yep, we can pretty much just 1 or 2 shots into them, they're dead. Even the ferals. So we got a skill point. The first thing I want to do here is get the last rank of run-in gun. That is going to give me even more hip-fire accuracy and make it so that I can move at full speed while reloading, which is a really nice thing to have. You really miss it when you don't have it. So now I can be even more accurate at these long ranges with just hip-firing the M60. Gotta repair my M60. I might actually run out of repair kits. I must have dropped like a stack of them somewhere. Still, we'll be able to handle the rest of the Horde Night with a shotgun probably, if this does break several more times. Okay, you know what? I find this very boring. I'm gonna jump onto this fire truck and then onto this wall and have a more interesting Horde Night. They're still working their way through that there. Let's do a quick shot into there, by the way. There we go. Oh, someone got me down there. Yeah, I'm kind of just bored out of my mind sitting on a roof, so let's do this instead. Oh. I've fallen, but it's not that big of a deal because I have parkour. Hey, a blue loot bag. Oh, now you idiots figure it out, huh? Another repair. I've got one left. Should be okay. I might have to make some more. I feel like I must have more and I accidentally put the stack away and got left with like what was left of another stack. If not, I can make some more pretty easily. How the fuck did the dire wolf do it? Lol. I'll take this shit. Less repair kit. Should be enough to last us to the end of the horde at least. There we go, 4 AM. Clear the rest of these guys out. Very foggy. Get these loot bags. Right, that should be all of them. I didn't really get much of interest, but I can make a couple of pieces of duct tape. Or one, apparently. And turn that into a repair kit with my 1 iron there. Let's go back to my base and see if I can get some more. I also, last night, completed the Kill Lumberjacks challenge, which gives you some explosives, which is nice. I'll get that from the next trader I talk to. Okay, I'm back at my base. I don't know if I explained that I remodeled the base a little bit. All I've really done is stripped all the walls of paint and then cut out like a wall there and a wall there. It's not as different as it looks. And just in case I haven't mentioned it, you can pick up these kinds of things by pressing the take button if you're in the radius of a land claim. I'm holding E to do that, by the way, so like whatever button you have to use, you would hold that down and you can select it. Just wasn't sure if I've already mentioned that. Kind of annoying if I hadn't, so... Right, what we want is duct tape. So, forged iron. I've only got 6. I've got 26, never mind. Let's give this some more fuel. I just want a load of steel, please. There we go. Let's make some more duct tape. And it's probably all going to get turned into repair kits because I do need a bunch of them for the end game. I don't need to have the M60 and the compound crossbow on me for POIs. We can start crafting those into repair kits. That's all I have time for today. This is already slightly too long of a video considering how much time I've actually spent in-game, which is just a day, but a lot of shooting has happened, I'm imagining. Tomorrow, we will come back and do more tier 5 infestations. We need to do another 7 to get it done. That should only take a couple of days. If we just knock that out on day 22 here, and day 23, and maybe a day 24 as well, we should have that done. We can unlock tier 6s, and we can start going over those and what ones you should be doing and stuff. If you're looking for a 7 Days to Die 1.0 server, consider using the link in the description with Level Up Hosting. If you want early access to these videos when I can provide it, my members and patrons do get access to that, so consider those links as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.